So, if you can't really close people for your martial arts school, or you think it's kind of a struggle for you to do this, then I want you to pay an extra attention to this video. Even if your conversion rate at your school is already pretty good, I would still suggest you watch this. Just maybe you can learn one or two more things or improve on them. Also, I wish you all a Merry Christmas if you watch this before Christmas, because this video is going to get uploaded on the 20th of December. If you watch this later, obviously, then whatever, Happy New Year or Happy Summer, Happy whatever. Anyways, depending on what time of the year you watch this. But yeah, this video is uploaded at Christmas time, which is obviously great. But that's a story for another day, obviously. Anyways, the first thing I want to tell you about sales is that I want you to take control of the conversation and always remember, like, that you're in control. Like, the prospect, or like let's say they do a class, and after the class, like they do a free class, you sit down with them to try and close them. You don't want to then ask them to pay $49 for a month of free of not free of martial art class for plus a uniform, whatever. Like, don't do any of those bullshit offer. Give them like a 1 week trial, or give them like a 1 class trial, any of those, and then just close them afterwards, because usually they'll know afterwards if they want to be a part of this or not. And then you just ask them, all right, how did you find the class, etc. But like, when you then do all of the sales stuff, like, you have to remember that you're in control. Like, you're in control of the conversation, so to speak, because if it's otherwise, like, you're not going to be able to close them. It's that simple. Like, just remember, like, in the hierarchy, you're above them, they're below you. As hard as it sounds, it's the underlying truth. Not like in the sense of you're something better than them or whatever. It's just you're in control here of the conversation. The second thing is that basically silence is key. So everyone thinks when it comes to closing them, it's then about talking so much and saying all of these fancy words and whatever. It's actually about saying less, and it's about letting them talk, because you have to imagine it like a scale. And let's say you talk all the time, like this is you talking, this is them talking. Let's say you talk all the time. What will happen is that the scale will go like this, because you talk all the time. And so the prospect will have more leverage over you. Let's say they talk all the time, then this scale will go like this, and the prospect will like talk, and you will have all of this information up here. You haven't said much. You just listen, ask some good questions, obviously, articulate yourself properly, and then like you'll have all of this leverage, like you'll have all of these informations from them about that will basically help you to close them. So about all of their pains, about whatever it is. And this is where I get to the third point of this video. You have to remember that you don't sell your martial arts classes, you don't sell your martial arts school. Well, you obviously, hopefully don't sell your martial arts school, because then you wouldn't be watching this video. But you get the point, like, you're not selling them, like, the classes or whatsoever, or the martial art itself, whatever. Like, what you sell them is basically their future and their future self, and like, you basically sell them pain wait. You basically sell them the elevation. Well, I'm gonna leave this in for full transparency. I'm gonna cut this out, but let's try it again. You basically sell them that you alleviate pain from their life. Let's say it like this, yeah. That you just remove pain. I could have also just said remove, fuck it. Yeah, that you basically sell them that you will remove pain from their lives, and that you'll make their life better, that you'll make their life less painful. This is what you sell to them. Like, here's their current self, here's their future self, and you basically sell them their future self. You don't sell them how they get there. If they have questions about how they get there, just answer them precisely but short, and then, like, always at the end of your answer, like, redirect it to the future self. And because of, like, let's say they ask, all right, what if I'm sick? What if I can't make it to a class? Then you just say, yeah, that's a great point. If you're obviously sick, then you obviously can't come to a class. But at the end of the day, this doesn't really matter, because we found great success for other people like that were in the exact same position as you were in. And trust me when I say this, like, there was one person that was always sick for, like, well, man, they missed at least one class a week because they were sick, or but they've gotten such great results. Like, they've lost, I think it's like 40 pounds now already, since being here, and man, they really love it, and they've gotten so much more confident. Trust me when I say this. Yeah, this would be one example if they ask what they should do if they're sick. Don't take it word for word. I could have obviously articulated it better, but no, you should be able to articulate it better, not me, because you're selling them the dream outcome. Um, Last point, I want you to release all of the emotions that you have um, towards sales, and before it comes to the sales scenario. For example, you might have a belief of, well, I don't want to close them because, like, they might not like it, or like it might not be worth it for them, whatever. Like, forget about all of your emotions, just see it objectively, and if they're a good fit, do everything to get them on board. Because you have to remember, the prospect is coming into your school, into the conversation at the end with enough emotions. Like, they already have like all of these new exposures in their brain. Like, they have all of these emotions, and you basically have to remove all of your emotions because there's no space for them. Just there's only space for the prospect's emotions. And yeah, obviously, simplest advice would be you just get better over time. Like, the best way to get better at sales is not watching this video, it's just to practice, 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 practice. And how do you practice? By actually trying to close people at your school, by actually trying to sign up new students for your school. If you want more students for your dojos, check out the first link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.